Well, hello, it's Amanda Keller here. You might have heard I've got a podcast called A Chattery with my best friend, Anita. She has a real job. She's a forensic psychologist, so she brings a lot of insight to our discussions. As for me, of course, I contribute tears. I contribute the most incredibly insightful opinions, as you can imagine, and I guffaw with laughter through a lot of it. We talk about the stuff that really matters, the stuff that doesn't matter, and the stuff that just piques our interest. This week, we've talked about a couple of things that we've come across through the week that have enraged us. One is the idea of Karens. I think it's time we reclaim the Karen. Have a listen to a little snippet of this week's episode. I'll see you on the other side. I think the whole Karen concept probably took off during COVID, do you think? Where you'd see women with extreme emotions yelling at staff in shopping centres, yelling at people in the street. This seemed to be the extreme ends of behaviour, and they got labelled as Karens, and I'd like to see the manager. That kind of trope.
That the whole idea behind that entitled middle class or upper middle class white woman who is demanding and entitled.
That's right. But I do think that trope has now spread further down the chain, where anytime a woman voices an opinion or is outspoken or goes against the grain, they're now called a Karen. And I know it annoys people who are called Karen, but it's the new way of using the word nag, I think. It's very easy to label women who are expressing an opinion as being nags. And it's so demeaning and so demoralising and chops down any intent you have of entering a conversation or having an opposing point of view. It's so demeaning. It just strips your power from you.
I've always found it very difficult in many business situations to be a woman having an opinion and to be listened to be heard. And I think that this is a dismissive ploy or action to go and kind of say, I don't have to listen to this. You're just being a Karen.
You're being shrill.
Yeah.
You're being a shrill female.
Yeah.
You're being a Karen.
Yeah.
Is it time to re-embrace the Karen? For all the people who are called Karen, they'd appreciate that. But is it time also to say, you're not going to take my power away by doing that?
I think that the irony of this is, I'm just thinking of it now, is that if you embrace your Karen, how do you do that without being seen as strident and shrill? Yeah.
All the things that we don't want to be. We don't want to see those women at Walmart yelling at everybody either.
No.
But people, as I said, further down the chain are allowed to express themselves without being called that.
Yes. And I absolutely agree with you, Amanda. I think that term has been generalized to be more than this entitled person who has no right, probably, to go and belittle a service person who
on minimum wage, trying to do their best.
Yeah, trying to do the best that they can. Sure, reserve it for that, I guess, if you need to.
But now it's become, hey, would you mind tidying your room? Oh, okay, Karen.
Yeah, that's the piece that I have difficulty with. And I don't know whether, is it the things that parents used to tell kids when things were, they were getting teased on the playground or something, is just ignore it. Do we just ignore it? Does it go away? Will that meme eventually go away? Or will
it'll be replaced by something else? It absolutely will. There'll always be a word for a woman who's voicing an opinion. Mouthy, shrill, nag, will always be a word for it. Shrew.
And
all the things I've called you behind your back. Do you want to see the rest of my list?
Yes. No, actually, no, I don't.
If you'd like to listen to the full chat, go to your search bar, type in A Chattery, or just click the link in the description, and please join us for a cuppa and a conversation.